I think you're going to agree with me that this is one of the most beautiful trucks that are being made today. And that's why I just had to do that little B-roll introduction, right? Before we get to the meat and potatoes of this video. So, the story with this Ford Ranger is that it has got an Adblue problem, right, or a SCR problem, or what we call selective catalyst reductant system, right. And I know in other parts of the world, you're gonna call it DEF or diesel emission fluid system. Others are gonna call it a urea system. My friends in Russia, I know everybody all over the world, they call it different names, right? But for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna call it an Adblue system because that's what we are used to calling it here where I come from, right? I'm from an African country, to be specific. I'm in Zimbabwe. We just call it an Adblue system, so that's what how I'm gonna refer to in this video. Whichever way you call it, that's fine, but that's what I'm gonna refer to as in this video. So this is a 2016 model, right, which has got a 3.2 liter Duratorque engine, right, the Wild Track, which has got an Adblue. It's got a DPF and then an Adblue system, right. Apparently what happened to this car is that I'm not sure if it was by error or it was sabotage. I'm not so sure, right. But what happened is diesel was poured into the Adblue system, right. So ever since that day, their problem started. So they've tried all kinds of things. They've tried to clear off the entire tank, flush the system. They tried to even replace some components, but after a short period of time, they see themselves having a fault message which comes on the instrument cluster. You're gonna see that it's just gonna tell you that you are limited to a few kilometers. That's one, and then next it also shows a check engine light as you are seeing, right, and then also that other funny light which comes on, which shows that there's a problem with the Adblue system. So pretty much this has been the problems that they've been facing for the past couple of months, and they've been trying really everything, really been trying, throwing everything at it, but they couldn't get to solving that problem, right? So how we're going to be solving this problem is that we're actually going to be doing an Adblue system delete. We're going to do a conversion to non-Adblue, right? That's pretty much our solution on this vehicle, right? Now I have to mention to you that this solution would probably make sense for somebody who is in countries like ourselves. We are in a third world country where we do not have emission laws that restrict us when it comes to implementing such conversions, right? So an Adblue system has been introduced on these diesel vehicles, mostly those that are coming after 2012. And the reason why these vehicles are coming with these systems is because remember we've got an exhaust gas recirculation valve which is reducing NOx gases. So they believe that the Adblue system must be implemented on these vehicles to reduce NOx gases further, right? And this actually works, right? That emission fluid, that fluid that they put in that Adblue tank is squirt into the exhaust, and it mixes with exhaust gases to produce a mixture which then neutralizes your NOx gases that come out. That's pretty much how the system works, right? But being an extra system which works on a vehicle system, when it breaks, then we've got issues like what we are seeing. So you notice that those vehicles that we are producing, like here in Africa, particularly in South Africa, do not come with this system. A similar Wild Track that looks like this, which is being made in South Africa, does not come with this system. And it's because of our different territorial laws, so is to say, right? You'd see those in Europe are forced to manufacturers selling vehicles in Europe are forced to put these systems on. but those ones which are in Africa are not really forced, because we don't have the laws that govern this. We don't even have the mechanism to then follow up and test if your vehicle actually has got a system that fully functions with that system. So manufacturers choose not to put the system. So all we are simply saying, and which is our solution on this vehicle, is we just do a conversion to non-Adblue, conversion to non-DEF, as we would say it right now. And now there are benefits that are gonna follow, right? Having have done that conversion, right? Obviously, just because you are always putting Adblue inside your Adblue tank, when it has been converted to non-Adblue, it means you're going to be saving money. I'll tell you, with the country that I come from, sometimes fuel can be scarce, sometimes diesel can be expensive, right? So having an extra cost and having to worry about the Adblue system is just an unnecessary extra burden, in my view, right? And therefore we then say, look, once that has been converted to non-Adblue or SCR or non-DEF, then you know that you won't have to worry about those costs that are associated with that, right? So in terms of, and then the second benefit also is the benefit of performance, right? In this case, when it's showing this error messages and a check engine light, is already limiting power. So after we have solved it, you are going to see that it's going to perform better, right? It's going to perform better, and it's even going to feel better, right? That's the second benefit, right? And the third benefit, already you saw it was counting down the amount of kilometers, right? That countdown is to say that when it reaches 0, it's not going to start, right? Now, when you've converted to non-Adblue, you won't have to worry about that, because we are saying that system is no longer functional on the vehicle, right? It's no longer controlling how your vehicle operates, right? So all those check lights that are associated, all those error messages, again, they're just going to disappear, right? That's pretty much the solution, and that's what we are implementing on this Ford Ranger, right? And we're saying that if you've got the same problem, right, it doesn't matter exactly where you are, right? As long as you are able to contact the numbers which are on the screen, we should be able to help you. All you just have to do is to contact us, send us a message, tell us details of your vehicle, and then we should be able to implement that for you. And how we do these conversions is we implement these conversions by re-engineering the software of the vehicle, right? It's the ECU that we're going to deal with, is the ECU that we are going to re-engineer how it operates in such a way that it will completely disregard that Adblue system. So you won't see all those check lights, all those faults that it was showing to do with the DPF. So this one in particular, when we connected our diagnostic tool, it will then show us all these faults that you're looking at on the screen, right? And if you are experiencing the same with your vehicle, where you have connected your diagnostic tool and it's showing you all this bunch of faults, or it's talking about a countdown on this Adblue system, all you just have to do, if you want to get rid of that system altogether, all you just have to do is to contact us on the numbers that are on the screen, right? So we've done plenty of such vehicles, and we just had to document this because we know this is a problem that's happening. Sometimes the solution, like these guys who had this vehicle, they struggled, right? They gone through many places, they've gone through several places, throwing almost everything at the car, and they've really exhausted their pocket, so to say. They have used quite a lot of money in trying to get it fixed, but it seems solutions were just working for a day, 2 days, 3 days, and that's it. Our solution is a lifetime solution which comes with a guarantee. That's the big benefit on it, right? So I'm just gonna put a video where we were now testing the vehicle, and you're going to see just how it had improved, how it had transformed from what it was doing.